Hey, welcome y'all, and this is another episode of Keeping Up with the Smiths drama. Did Marc Anthony and Jada Pinkett Smith have an affair when they were working as co-stars? Let's get into it. Marc Anthony and Jada Pinkett Smith worked together several years back when they both starred on the TNT medical drama Hawthorne. Although the show went off air in 2011, a story about the two having a romantic relationship off screen is gaining traction. Wow. Anthony and Pinkett Smith's name have both been in the news recently. The Latin singer who mentioned in Brooklyn Beckham bombshell statement about his feud with his parents, while the actress made a rare appearance with Will Smith, whom she separated from at Paris Fashion Week. Now the former co-stars are making headlines again. Some are curious about whether the reports that they had an affair are true. For those who don't know, when Marc Anthony and Jennifer Lopez announced their separation in 2011, the chatter began that one of the reasons for their separation was because the I Need to Know artist had gotten way too cozy with Pinkett Smith. An insider who worked on the show came forward telling US Weekly that Pinkett Smith and Marc Anthony had a romantic relationship when the cameras weren't rolling and were often seen touching and seemed to be in their own little world. Sources also said that they would spend time alone together in Marc Anthony's trailer, constantly communicating through talking and texting. Wow. With the gossip swirling in the tabloids, Pinkett Smith publicists released a statement denying the affair, saying everything about Jada and Marc is false. TMC also spoke with a few Hawthorne crew members who refuted the claims, and sparks flying between Marc Anthony and Jada Pinkett Smith on set. Despite another report came out that put Marc Anthony and Pinkett Smith home and claimed that Will Smith walked in on them together and left the house crying. He secretly flew home when she thought he was away shooting a movie. The publication goes on to claim that a Man in Black star walked in the house and found them together before leaving the residence in tears. Whoa. Rest for the Smiths called the story inaccurate. However, a source close to them admitted that Anthony had been at the Pinkett Smiths' home, but that date was incorrect. He was there in April, not August. He only went there to look at a DVD, nothing more. Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith have been living separately since 2016, but insist they have no plans to legally divorce. As fans know, their relationship always been unconventional. And in 2020, Pinkett Smith opened up about what she described as an entanglement with singer August Alsina during their marriage. Some are now wondering if Smiths are open and honest with each other and free to have the other partners. Why wouldn't Pinkett Smith admit to the romance with Anthony? Therefore, many don't believe anything happened. As for Marc Anthony, he's currently married to former Miss Universe of Paraguay, Nadia Ferreira. The couple announced on 26th of January 28 that they are expecting a second child. Wow, congratulations. So news is still flying that Jada had an alleged affair with Marc Anthony back in 2011. That was the reason, part of the reason at least, why Jennifer Lopez broke up with Marc Anthony. Wow. And Will Smith walked in on them and saw them and started crying. This is crazy. That's a lot for one man to take on his brain. If Will Smith had to endure all that, I definitely sympathize with that guy. He's definitely one of the strongest guys we have out here, one of the strongest, man. Definitely. I couldn't do half of what he did. But there you guys have it. Make sure you hit the subscribe button for me. Thank you. I'm out.